My name's Toby Hadoke, and I've just done my third from last preview of my new Edinburgh show, My Stepson Stole My Sonic Screwdriver.
Okay, and tell us how this show came together.
It came together because it's a sequel to a show I did about 6 years ago called Moths Ate My Doctor Who Scarf, which I've only just finished touring. I mean, I've been doing other things as well, and I fancy going to Edinburgh again, and it was suggested to me that enough time had passed to pick up the story where that one left off, but still do a show that's independent. And you know, Doctor Who is only an umbrella, and it's a comedy show. You don't have to know anything about Doctor Who, but it's useful to carry on telling that story, and so I did. So I do what I always do with comedy, which is draw experiences from life and shroud them in a geeky umbrella.
Outside of the comedy bits, what else do you do?
What, aside from comedy?
Yes, outside of comedy.
Well, it's my living. It's my, but I'm also an actor, a writer. I present The Seventh Dimension on BBC 4 Extra sometimes. You know, a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember when you first saw Doctor Who? First show?
Yeah, it was a repeat of episode 1 of The Invisible Enemy, which must have been in the holidays or something, and because my brothers had seen it before, and I remember them saying, "Oh, this is the bit where their faces turn furry," and lo and behold, these astronauts who'd been infected by an alien, their faces turn furry. So yeah, that was the first time I'd seen Doctor Who, and I've not a day has gone by since then that I haven't thought about Doctor Who.
And are you now aware of Inspector Spacetime?
Yeah, I am. Somebody sent me a link to Inspector Spacetime, and I adore it. I say, so when you're known amongst all your friends for being a Doctor Who fan, you don't miss an awful lot because everybody sends you links to things.
Yeah. Excellent. So you're off to Edinburgh in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
With these shows, I mean, it's very, very personal stuff.
Yeah.
Deeply personal stuff. I'm not surprised. So with these, is it for you, has Doctor Who been kind of a bit of a rock as well? Definitely.
I mean, I could easily do a funny, geeky show about Doctor Who, but that would alienate a large amount of people. It also would be a disservice to Doctor Who if I was just doing something that could only be done at Doctor Who conventions. And that's where the personal stuff comes into it, because every Doctor Who joke I do has to be rooted in some sort of reality, whether it be about an absent father, which I had, and which I'm sure people watching will have had, or will have had some experience of, about bringing up my own children, about adversity, about illness, about whatever. And that stops it being a geek fest. And so you have to make it personal. And it's, you know, the first show was described as big fever pitch, but for sci-fi fans, in a way that, you know, fever pitch, you don't have to know about football to understand the emotions that are coming through. And it's easy to, you know, I do stand-up comedy every night of the week, and I can do 20 minutes in front of a beery crowd and make them laugh. It's very different in Edinburgh. I want to do something that takes a bit more time and is perhaps a bit more honest, because I think maybe that's why we do an hour and why we charge people 10 quid to come and see it, you know, is to do something a bit beyond, you know, what we hoik out the rest of the year. But it's also a chance to do something that's deeply felt and personal, but, you know, funny. It better be funny. I hope it's funny.
No, absolutely. I think that's it. I want to thank you very much.
Well, my pleasure. I enjoyed doing the Bedford Fringe.
Yeah, make sure you come back. Come back.
I was impressed by the traffic sign as we pulled into Bedford. That's so you know you've arrived when there's a metal sign. No, great. Thank you.